Hello there and welcome back to taking a look at the classics. And as you can see, today we are starting 2012. And as you can see, today we are starting with the spinners Lasha, Snappa, Samurai X and Kendo Zane. So these were the Wave 1 spinners. They were released as well as the Cole, ZX and Rattler starter pack. They were part of that first wave. And yeah, we can see everything that's included in them, including the box art for Lasha and Samurai X. I unfortunately don't have the other two, but there you can see the back of that one. And then we can see the Samurai X one. You can see the plastic on this one, how they would have came. And then we can see the back of that one, and yeah, the booster packs and other spinners available, which of course you're going to be seeing the rest of those over the coming few days. So I think the first thing we should start off with is these leaflets. They each came with two, but only one of them I think has advertisements. So for Samurai X, we can see this has got the instructions in it, and then also some advertisements down there for the sets. I do have all four of those, so you will definitely be seeing those videos in this series. Then we've got this Wave 1 poster and then a weapon checklist. So yeah, that was it for the Samurai X stuff. And just to check that this other one doesn't have anything in, I think this is just an instructions on how to play the card game. And yeah, it is. So yeah, we won't go too far into that. And then for Lasha, you can see his instructions there. And this one does have a different advertisement, I believe. And you can see we've got a weapon checklist as well. That one's got some stuff crossed off it. And then, yeah, there's all the advertisements. Customise the spinners. So, yeah. Now let's start by taking a look at the spinners. So, I think we should start with the cards. Obviously, all of them came with 5 cards. Lasher was actually the first 2012 set that I got, so we'll start with his cards. But as for those, Snappa came with orange bricks, Lasha came with green bricks, Samurai X came with red bricks, and then Zane came with these blue bricks. So yeah, the cards, we can see Lasha there, obviously he's strong in the lightning element. Then we got Toxic Venom, which kind of foreshadowed what happened to Jay in the show, so that's pretty cool. Armory, Lazy Ninja, Close Call, there's Choken, and then we've got Samurai X, so we've got Rookie Archer, Double Duel, Whirlwind, Boomerang, Kendo Zane, Anti-Venom, which is pretty cool, Chill Charge, Falcon Eye, and then Gate of Crowns, and then finally we got Snappa, Standstill. And again, I do love these graphics that were on these cards. They were great additions to the Ninjago collection back then. There's Standstill, Wildfire, Bite Back, and then Retreat. And there you can see again another special golden card. And so yeah, that is it for the cards of these sets. We'll start over here with the Serpentine. So we've got Lasha and Snappa. One Venomari, one Fangpire. Lasher was the only Venomari you could get until the Summer Wave sets. He had this weapon here with the chain on it, pretty cool. A green Viper. And then his golden weapon was a golden axe. As for Snappa, he had a golden spear, this pointy thing, and then a sword. And for the minifigures, as you can see, the print on Lasher has worn quite a bit. And unfortunately there is no print left on his hood, but I do have another Lasher from 2012 fortunately, so you can see what he was supposed to look like with all of that detail on the hood there. And that is from a lot of head spinning that unfortunately caused all of his print to slowly but surely wear away. It was very sad watching that happen. But yeah, there you can see all of his face and torso and leg print. The rest of it is pretty much still there, and then his back printing, which you can see under the hood there. So yeah, that was Lasha, very good minifigure, one of my favourites from this wave. The Venomari was my favourite tribe by far. And Snappa, of course, he is the white Fangpire. You can see all of his printing there, and the print on the top of the hood. Some of it has worn, but nowhere near as badly as Lasher, fortunately. And then there's his back printing. And yeah, that was it for Snappa. Of course, these were both the lowest rank serpentine for their tribes, so it was nice that you could get them in spinners to bump them up, although all of the vampire did come in spinners eventually, so that was pretty cool, except for the general, of course. Lasher's spinner is purple with a green spinner crown. Of course, these spinner crowns were brand new additions to 2012, and these 2012 spinners had brand new designs. As you can see, these studs are different from the 2011 versions. And then on the bottom you can see we've got pins on there, and you're going to see what those were all about when we get onto doing the booster pack reviews and the Kai versus Choken. So yeah, I'll save that for another time. You can see the bottom of the spinner's gunmetal, the top is purple, and when you put the spinner crown on with all that lovely printing on it, you could put Lasher inside, and the middle does work exactly the same as the 2011 spinners that you've seen previously. So you could just put them in and then spin them away, as you can see. And Snappa did have a green spinner. It was actually the same green as Lasher's crown, so I guess I could show you what that would look like later with it all together. You can see he's got the red crown there, and then there's the detailing underneath. And yeah, so putting it back with the crown it came with, first of all, for the first spin, you can put Snappa on, and then off he goes, as you can see. So yeah, that is it for the Serpentine minifigures and spinners. Now we can get over to the ninja, or in this case, one samurai and one ninja. So, Samurai X, red spear, the classic Samurai X sword, and then a golden sword. And then Kendo Zane, he came with his shurikens on a stick, a grey axe, and a silver sword. So as for the minifigures, obviously this was the only way to get Samurai X until the Samurai X mech came out, so it was cool that she was in a nice cheap spinner set. Obviously we all know this is Nia by now, that's no secret anymore. You can see her angry face and her regular face, so it was cool that they'd updated her face print so early on. And then there you can see her torso and leg printing with the armour off, which looks very cool. It looks like it's kind of put onto her original suit underneath. And then there's the back, and then of course the back of the armour was slightly different to the front, so there you can see that. And then putting her head back on, she had the brand new helmet with the specialised mouth guard piece, and then the bucket as part of the bucket handle as part of the top. And as for Kendo Zane, well, it was just his regular Zane suit with some Kendo armour dropped on top of it, so you can see the armour there and the back, the brand new helmet. But then underneath everything was pretty much the same as 2011, so not too much exclusive about that there. And of course he did come in other sets as well, and you could get the Kendo armour in a booster pack as well, so of course it technically wasn't the cheapest way to get Kendo Zane, although I mean it was, but if you got his 2011 spinner in one of the booster packs you could also make it as well without needing to buy this one. But yeah, all that aside, the spinners they included, Zane's was white with that crown on the top there, the silver crown, and then silver at the bottom. Underneath it you can see all of Zane's elemental printing. And then putting the crown back on, you could plop Zane in and then spin him off away, like so. And then Nia's spinner was nice and gunmetal grey and red to suit the new Samurai X mode that she had. You can see the crown there, Nia's symbol underneath it, and then silver at the bottom. So yeah, and then of course you could put Nia in and spin her away. So of course the aim of the game with these spinners was exactly the same as 2011, where you would put your weapons inside their hands, and then what you would do of course is spin them away and spin them after each other, and they would knock each other out. And of course whoever was the first to be knocked out, or whoever didn't get knocked out, would of course be the winner. And so yeah, that's really all there is to these. Like I said earlier, with Snappa's spinner of course you could change the crowns up and customize them however you wanted. So let's have the green crown on the green spinner there, and then put the green snake inside. And there we are, off we go with Lasha in Snappa's spinner. So yeah, that's really all there is to these spinner sets. This of course was the first wave, definitely the weakest of the 2012 spinner waves, but I guess that is to be expected. They'd obviously save the best until summer. So yeah, overall pretty nice. It was of course the cheapest way to get 3 of these minifigures, and technically all 4, but like I said with Zane, there were some technicalities there. But yeah, pretty good figures, but not the best wave, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. They were good for the time, but of course they were definitely a big warm-up to the summer wave, which was incredible for the 2012 spinners. These were definitely kind of like getting us used to the new 2012 style of spinning. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about these, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.